welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's Nurture Me Mama, back with another video. My fat popping out. Oop. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another video. We're starting off really slow here. So, greetings. I hope everybody's doing well, especially during a time like right now where everything's crazy, right? So I'm sending blessings and love, lots of love, positivity and prosperity to you. Today's a video about healing. What is healing? How do you heal? How do you start? What's that process like? Guys, I'm so happy that you came to my channel and you're trusting me to help you in the healing journey. Before we go forward with what that means and how do we heal, I want to point out the fact that healing is not just a linear process. It's not straight up and down. It's like, So basically, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, different tips and tricks on how to heal as if it's something that's easy, an overnight process. It's not. It's really not. I'm still healing from certain things that have happened to me all my life, not just childhood, just all my life. Things as recent as last week, I'm constantly being messed with. That's the thing that I shared with you in my previous video, is that we're in this human form, so things are just going to be thrown at us just to teach us lessons. And the important thing is to learn those lessons so that you don't have to continue to go through that cycle. So yes, healing is not a simple process. But the first thing I do think you should do is acknowledge what happened to you. Acknowledge what happened to you. Whether it be sexual trauma, whether it's abusive, physical abuse, whether it was mental abuse, because that is a real thing and people seem to not take it as seriously, but it's a real thing. It can really mess with your personality in a treacherous way. So emotional abuse, whatever happened to you, acknowledge that it happened to you. You're not crazy. You're not, psycho. This is something that happened to you and it was not okay. Acknowledge that. Now, I know things happen in our families and within our friend circles and it's harder to forgive, right? But you have to work on it. You have to acknowledge what happened to you. And I always say, to make forgiving someone an easier process, I want you to think about the deepest and darkest secret that you have, because we all have them. We all have done bad things. I want you to think about that secret, and I want you to have compassion for whoever harmed you and understand that it was a mistake and that you can forgive them for that mistake. Now, if it's something that is continuously happening, obviously something ain't right. We need, so we need to try a different approach. But I'm saying things that, like, something that maybe happened once or happened a few times, or maybe in your childhood and you're like an adult now, but it still harms you. Acknowledge that it happened. Think about your deepest and darkest secret, and it'll make forgiving them an easier process. Now, I'm not saying that what they did to you was okay and that you deserved it. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that we're all human. We all make mistakes. And so when you're trying to forgive that person, think about that. Think about the fact that you're human, you're flawed. And so, you know what? I can forgive this person because, you know what? I have done some things in my life that I'm not necessarily proud of either. So I can forgive this person. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be close with someone, that you have to, kick it with them, like skate with them, whatever. You don't have to do that. But it's just acknowledging what happened and forgiving. You're clearing the space from your heart so that you can put good things back in there, so that you can reach your highest potential. It's very important. I think that was one of the major things that helped me move forward in my life. That's why a lot of good things happened to me. This is just my experience. It's because I was able to forgive, the people who have hurt me and move forward. It's not an easy process. I won't say that. But afterwards, you'll be like, oh, wow, why did I hold on to this for so long? I could have been, moved on. So it's so important. That's kind of what the healing process looks like to me. And also, I think I mentioned in my previous video, healing doesn't always have to be some depressing, oh my god, I'm laying in my bed all day, every day, eating on ice cream and Doritos, spicy nacho Doritos, and cheese. It doesn't have to look like that. It can be art. It can be YouTube. It can be singing. It can be dancing, which those all fall under art, in my opinion. Creativeness, creation, that's life, in my opinion. Life is creative. Life is creation. Life was created, literally. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be a depressing process. You can heal through different channels and avenues. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be therapy if you don't want it to be a traditional therapy type of situation. It can be journaling. I love journaling. I feel like, because number one, it helps you get rid of negative thoughts. Instead of putting them maybe out in the universe, out of your mouth, you can like write them down and just kind of like throw away the paper. Like, you don't have to hold on to that information. So I love journaling. That's a really good way to heal, in my opinion. Honestly, another way that I like to heal is this right here. Sitting outside in nature. Oh my god. To feel the wind caress my face like this. To smell the naturalness of our earth. And just to witness beauty. Look at the beautiful sky. Oh my god. Look at the grass. It's a little dry, but we're gonna take care of that. So just witnessing all the beauty that comes with it. Now, if I was by an ocean, oh my god, that would be amazing as well. But this right here is so simple and it's so helpful for me because it just makes me rethink everything that, like, anything that I was complaining about, anything that I feel like I was such a victim about. It just makes me remember, like, hey, like, I'm blessed. I am in this human form and I've got beauty surrounding me constantly. So I can be grateful for that. And that's something that helps with your healing process because it makes you realize that you will get through it. Life moves on. The grass still grows. The trees, they still go back and forth. They swift back and forth. It still rains. It's still gonna, snow in some areas. Not here in Texas, but, well, fingers crossed. Life is still gonna go on, and so we have to look at our bodies like that. We have to look at our souls like that. How do we heal from that? What can we do to get us out of that dark space, to get us back in the light, so that the moon can rotate and we can, at about 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., the sun will start to rise. Or maybe 7 a.m. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. So we can continue that cycle in our bodies, in our minds, and make it a positive experience for ourselves and the people who surround us. Because we have to remember that you're not just healing for yourself. You're healing for, everyone. So that you're not passing on your toxicity to the next person. And they're not passing it on to the next person. It's very, very contagious, if you will. So just thinking about that definitely is, I think giving you food for thought. That's my take on a healing. What does healing look like? What is healing? And yeah, like I said, it's not a simple process, but definitely worth it because you don't want to be stuck in a bad place.